Senator Eric Schmidt from Missouri has taken a bold step by asking Vice President Kamala Harris and the entire cabinet to invoke the 25th Amendment and remove President Biden from office. This action came right after President Biden announced he would not seek re-election due to concerns about his age and ability to serve another term. Even though Biden plans to complete his current term, which ends on January 20, 2025, many Republicans, including his former opponent Donald Trump, are skeptical of his capacity to govern effectively. Schmidt argues that Biden's admission of being unfit to run for a second term naturally means he is also unfit to serve in his current role. Schmidt sent letters to all cabinet members emphasizing that America can't afford a part-time president. He pointed out various struggles faced by Americans under the Biden-Harris administration, such as financial difficulties, a decline in international standing, and a crisis at the southern border with illegal immigration. The criticism extends beyond Schmidt. Congresswoman Nancy Mace from South Carolina and Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio have echoed similar sentiments. They contend that if Biden isn't capable of being a candidate due to his health, he should resign immediately. Mace announced her plan to introduce a resolution compelling Harris to act. However, the White House maintains that Biden will serve out his term. The situation draws parallels to historical and fictional political dramas. The Democratic Party has essentially pushed Biden out, much like a figure falling out of a high window, driven by close allies. This exit wasn't entirely voluntary. Biden was pressured by the same Democratic elites that propped him up during the primaries, making a mockery of the democratic process. Republican leaders stress that people who voted and funded Biden's primary campaign are now sidelined as the party insiders scramble to find a new nominee. Interestingly, this scenario somewhat mirrors the political tale of Roman intrigue, where close allies act behind the scenes. Harris is cautious not to appear as the orchestrator of Biden's removal, reminiscent of Brutus in the infamous betrayal of Caesar. She faces the tricky position of upholding her duty without being seen as disloyal to the president. The 25th Amendment, designed primarily for physical disabilities, now faces new interpretations on mental and cognitive grounds. Biden's withdrawal from the presidential race raises constitutional queries about his viability to continue holding the office. Democrats previously tried using a similar approach against former President Trump, suggesting the possibility of setting up a commission to evaluate a president's capacity. GOP leaders question why Biden should receive different treatment. As the White House continues to stand by Biden, the Republican push for invoking the 25th Amendment underscores broader discontent about his leadership. The debate taps into core conservative concerns over personal responsibility, governance, and national pride, painting a vivid picture of a struggle for America's future direction.